ladies and gentlemen, this is another video on Wonder Woman, and this is the impact Wonder Woman has on the world, people of different cultures. In Indonesia, people wear hijabs. As you can see, this lady here, she's wearing a hijab on, and Wonder Woman appeals to her, and she's called the Wonder Woman of Indonesia, actually, because her name is Dandan, I think. And this is because, again, you have Wonder Woman, which kind of dressed up like if she was in a hijab, which is pretty cool. So here you have the young lady dressed up like Wonder Woman there. And you know, people don't realize, and this is her in her fashion, and people don't realize that Wonder Woman appeals to people of different religious groups. There are a lot of people who like superhero comics, love comic book movies, and comics in general. And you have to understand, just because somebody has a different culture or a different religion doesn't mean that they won't like the same things you like. And that's what I was trying to say early this morning. So you have here this lady, she's dressing up in a hijab and she got her Wonder Woman bracelets and everything. It's really cool. And I'm just saying, look, this lady from Indonesia again, hijab and everything, but she's dressed up like Wonder Woman. She painted her head, the Wonder Woman sign, you know what I'm saying? She put on the 9 yards. They like Wonder Woman, and they actually got comics with Wonder Woman in a hijab, actually, dressed up to the hilt. So, I mean, as you can see here, this is an expression here by an Islamic lady. She's saying, "We are all wonderful," which is really cool. And all I'm saying is that Wonder Woman had an impact, not just, people don't understand this, it wasn't just on women and a particular demographic. No, it had an impact on everybody. It had an impact on Muslims. It had an impact on Hindus, Christians, atheists, Mormon, I mean, you name it, Jews. It had an impact on everybody. And that's the cool thing about this movie. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want to say, when you make movies that really count, and again, just so that guys like John Campea will get the significance of Wonder Woman, because these guys, they think of it only in terms of movie, but they don't think about the political and the social significance of this movie. This movie moved people from all over the world. You know, China is, you know, China proper is atheistic, right? They don't have, you can't come walking into China with your religion. Maybe Beijing, Hong Kong, yeah, but not China proper, right? So you gotta understand that these certain superhero movies that actually break into the demographic and actually do well in places like China, in places like Indonesia and so on, you have to understand these people, they don't necessarily believe the same things you believe. They don't necessarily have the same taste that you have. So when Wonder Woman does well in those territories, and you actually see people reflecting that and imitating that, that's huge, people. That's huge. All right? And that's what Wonder Woman did. And that's why I said, you know, you have to look at the political significance of this film. Whether you think this film is the best comic book movie of all time or not, Logan can't touch this. So when I hear people say, "Oh, well, Logan, if anything, Logan should get the Academy Award," are you nuts? There's no way Wonder Woman doesn't get an Academy Award before Logan, before The Dark Knight, before all those movies, because this movie is about idealism. It's an idealism. That's why Wonder Woman was going to be represented as a UN ambassador. That's why Wonder Woman was put up in the Feminist magazine way back in the 70s. Because this idea of Wonder Woman is huge. It's very impactful. This is not a passive idea. This is an active idea. That's why Patty Jenkins had to direct this film actively. Y'all don't even understand the half of this thing, man. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. You guys have a great one.